Please welcome to the stage Program Director of Film, Charles Kanganis.
Welcome, everybody. We'd like to welcome you to the Los Angeles Film School and Los Angeles Recording School's graduation today. We'd like to welcome our online community at home who are also graduating. We have a very thriving online community, and thanks to our alumni crew of LAFS production crew here, we are streaming this live to all 50 states and across the country so that our graduates online can enjoy this day as well with their families. So just a note, a colleague used to say to me, we're not a quiet graduation here at the Los Angeles Film School. So feel free to cheer on. This is a big accomplishment. Somebody said to me once that this was our first graduation because during COVID, a lot of high school students didn't get to graduate in person. So please take pictures, enjoy yourselves, make it like you're at the Rams game this Sunday up in Seattle. And I'd like you to join me in welcoming the graduating class of the Los Angeles Film School, January 2026. Yes, each and every last one of them deserves your applause. Congratulations, graduates. Whew. As our former president, Tammy Elliott, used to say, whew. You made it. You made it. It's a good day to raise a glass, whatever your choice is, and cheer and congratulate your accomplishments today. Congratulations, graduates. I am Charles Kanganis, and I am Program Director of Film. Film encompasses the Writing for Film and Television program online, which I believe we have some graduates here today who are walking, yes. The Digital Filmmaking program online, and the Film Ground program. But film encompasses everything: entertainment business, media communications, music production, audio production, animation. We have a lot of our graduates here today graduating with those degrees as well. And as I mentioned, we have our online community graduating. So that's a big, robust part of our community, and we'll honor them a little bit later in the program. I started as an industry professional. I worked in TV, film, theater. I worked for no money, and then a little bit of money. I did a variety of jobs to keep employed. And as one of our Spotlight honorees who's here with us today, supporting one of our other honorees, a keynote speaker we'll have later, they just said to me, 9 out of 10 maybe aren't that great, but that 10-1, that number 10 is a dream. So that's why we do this every day, for that one. My journey began in 2009 to this position. I was a course director here, an instructor, the director of education for campus, program director, and now my position here overseeing the 3 programs. Your journey, graduates, began with a question. It might have come from somebody here. It might have come from a mentor. It might have come from a teacher. It might have come from a sibling. And that is, what do you want to be when you grow up? Now, mine was third base for the New York Yankees. I'm still holding on to that dream, even though I've done other things in the entertainment industry. My 9-year-old daughter is Olympic gymnastics. That's what she'd like to be. Yours might have started with a doctor, a lawyer, a policeman, a fireman, a teacher. Might have been a variety of things. And then there was what you needed to do, what you had to do at some point to make a living, to provide for your family, to provide for yourselves, and in some cases, to serve our country. Do we have any military graduating today? Thank you for your service. It's not that you could not have been an astronaut or a doctor or a nurse or a lawyer, but it wasn't what you wanted to be. Buckminster Fuller once said, the moment you choose to do what you really want to do in life, it's a different kind of life. I'm going to continue in screenwriting terms because it's very familiar to me. There's something in screenwriting called an inciting incident. And this is usually happens early, very early in the first scene or two of a film or a television show, where the lead character is sent on a journey. One single event happens in their life that changes the direction that they're going and sends them on a journey of change. You each have yours. Students have shared with me that moment. It might have been on X or Hulu. It might have been an ad. It might have been a billboard. It might have been getting off the freeway at sunset and seeing a sign that said, the Los Angeles Film School this way. And it might have come from one of your support staff here with you today, where they said, you're really good with that drawings, those schematics you're doing, those animation things you're doing. That little comic book you created looks fantastic. Or those beats you're writing, those are really good. Have you ever thought about pursuing that? You might have made some movies that you forgot about, or even shot some family films and looked back at them and said, you got a good eye. That moment that changed your direction, that moment that led you to the Los Angeles Film School to enroll, that is your inciting incident. I'm going to continue with Act 1, your first act, what I like to call your first academic year. When you sat in this very theater at orientation, and there's always a handoff from admissions to education. Later, we're going to have some of our faculty and some of our program directors help give out the diplomas. That day, we had a breakout session, different rooms you went to, and heard from them what we expected of you. And they listened to you to see what you expected from us. It's a collaborative process here at the LA Film School. Do you remember those surveys? Anybody remember the surveys? I don't know if family knows about the surveys, but every month we have students do a survey for each class. And every month we get feedback, and every quarter we go over it and say, what should we change in this progressive education? We're not the type of school where you learn something in 1 month and then you don't need it next month. It's a progressive education from day one, all pointed at where you're going to be in your careers. So I thank you for doing those surveys. I remember reading one once, and somebody wrote, I don't know why I'm doing this survey for the 10th time. Nobody reads these anyway. We read them. We share them with faculty. We continue to shape, sculpt, and develop the program you are in. So thank you again for doing those. Your first academic year, challenges, new software, new gear, new collaborators, new students. Some who are not here today, the people who were with you on that first day. But you are. You persevered. You made it. Then Act 2. Act 2s are usually longer in screenwriting. They usually have what Robert McKee calls more progressive complications. And your second year here might have been filled with some progressive complications. You might have had to step away and work. You might have had to step away and take care of family. Or in some cases, you might have had to step away and have a family. Your second academic year, you felt stronger about what you were learning. Maybe some of you stepped into the workplace and got some experience, did an internship, found a mentor, somebody to help you. Maybe some of the collaborators you had in the first year drifted by the wayside because you started not to be of like mind, or their assets didn't complement your assets, and you found new collaborators. Your second academic year. And then Act 3, your third academic year. Most students say it flew by. I can't believe this is it. I can't believe this is my last class. I can't believe this is my last survey. I can't believe this is graduation day. It's not the end for us here at the Los Angeles Film School. It's just the beginning of a new chapter. That's what I like to call your sequels. Most Hollywood movies, some good, some not so good, all have sequels. We live and die by the sequel here in Hollywood. Your career, for me, is your sequel. What does that look like? What does the landscape look like for jobs? What does it look like as an independent contractor, full-time or part-time? How can we continue to support you? The Academy Award nominations were announced the other day, and the Golden Globes happened a week or so ago. That's part of the business today. Will you hear your name? The Grammys are coming up. Many of our graduates have heard their name at these events. I like to talk about one, Philip Blade, who came to the Los Angeles Film School, and he was sent a script. And he said, why isn't anybody doing this script? And they said, well, it got turned down by like 4 different sound designers. It got turned down by one because they thought it was, not enough money. It was a small budget. Turned down by another one because it was shooting back east, and he didn't want to leave his family and go back east. Philip took the project. He walked away with an Oscar for Sound of Metal, for production design. Be careful when you say no. And always be conscious when you say yes. I have said yes to things I have no idea what I'm doing. But I sure know where to research it and put it together and get in there and do it correctly, or say, I don't know. And that's okay. Saying I don't know is okay in this business. Because if you find the right people to be around, they will help you know. So I congratulate you today. And I can only guarantee you of one thing, like Buckminster Fuller said, being in this industry, choosing to take this journey further in this industry, you will have a different kind of life. Congratulations, graduates. The Los Angeles Film School is proud of you, proud of your accomplishments that got you here today, and we will continue to walk in your successes of tomorrow. Congratulations, graduates. It is my pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker today, Jessica Sterling. Jessica Sterling has brought to the Los Angeles Film School not just an esteemed career, but she's brought with her today her husband, Stephen, and her son, Charlie, who I just think it's got the greatest name in the world, because it's the same name as me, just kidding. She's also brought back James Cotton, who's also a Spotlight honoree. They were here as classmates together. And she has brought back Judith Marians, who was an instructor here long before I even knew the LA Film School existed, and was a pivotal person in Jessica's life and in getting her her first job. So we welcome you back. Thank you, Judith. Pleasure to have you here. Jessica Sterling is a photographer, an entrepreneur, and as I've mentioned, a Spotlight Academy member. This is the highest esteem we hold for graduates who have given back to the school as well as excelled in their career paths. With a career spanning 20 years, Jessica Sterling has become renowned as an LA-based photographer who has taken pictures of some of the most recognizable faces in the world. Some of them you can see in we have a gallery, a small gallery of photographs, just as you go past the desk in the entryway in the other building. And there's one there of one of my favorites. It's a beautiful picture of one of the Dodgers inside the dugout, and the picture speaks like volumes when you just look at this. It is phenomenal. After graduating from the Los Angeles Film School in 2001, Jessica pivoted her skill set towards still photography, slowly but surely building up her clientele and reputation before officially founding her own business in 2006. There she specialized in corporate branding with clients such as the Los Angeles Dodgers, AT&T, and Honda. It's hard for me to say the Dodgers because I'm a Yankee fan. Jessica has seen her work featured in the Huffington Post, Forbes magazine, Fortune, and the Wall Street Journal. Ever staying close to her entertainment industry roots, she has photographed top celebrity icons, including George Lucas, Steven Spielberg, Hugh Jackman, Serena Williams, and Justin Timberlake, just to drop a few names. In recognition of her talent and accomplishments as both a photographer and an entrepreneur, Jessica was introduced to the school's Spotlight Academy as part of its 2020 class. And it is my privilege and joy to bring to the stage Jessica Sterling, who has some inspirational words for graduates today. Jessica.
I'm Jessica. Hello. Hello, I'm Jessica. So the simple act of introducing yourself to someone is kind of daunting and kind of scary, but it is a very powerful tool. You know, reaching out and trying to connect with another human being is something that I practiced and developed, and it's how I've been able to work as an entrepreneur since 2006. So to help you with your next step, I wanted to give you a couple of practical tips for you to use after your graduation. So, lots of people have trouble talking about their work, and you may or may not be one of them, but how do you get past that? By working out that muscle. You get better and better at it by practicing and just doing it. It's just like anything. So when I first started out, I gained confidence talking about my work by pretending it wasn't really mine. It's just like this thing, like, oh my gosh, have you been to this amazing taco truck? Their tacos are amazing. And it gives you something kind of exterior. It's like an outside product. So I found it easier to be creative and have fun with promotion and kind of treat it more like an art project. So how do you start? Make a list of everyone that you know and get their contact info, and then start regularly reaching out to them to tell them what you've been up to. And you'd be surprised who knows each other and who could maybe help you. You can be polite or self-deprecating or timid or apologetic, but at least just reach out. You know, like, dear grandma, I wanted to write to share what I've been up to. I'm really proud of my latest project, and I've had a lot of fun making it. So social media is great, but it's passive, and you're not the one driving the algorithm. You don't have any control. So the people who have the power to hire you may or may not be browsing and just happen to see your posts. So you have to get more comfortable talking about what you're doing in a more direct manner to people. So I love email. I love physical postcards, phone calls. Yes, I'm old school. And I love coffee meetings. So once you have a list of people that you know and you're actively, reaching out to them on a regular basis, get out there and meet new people. And when I meet someone new, I don't just hand them my business card and hope for the best. I say to them, hey, do you want to stay in touch? Hey, do you want to stay in touch? And I get their contact info right then, and I put in my phone, and then I reach out to them directly and say how nice it was to meet them. It's very simple. Also, because you guys are in a unique kind of position, because asking for advice when you're first starting out is a really great icebreaker. If you reach out to someone, you say, hey, I was wondering if I could buy you a coffee to pick your brain about the industry. Hey, I was wondering if I could buy you a coffee, pick your brain about the industry. It's so simple. And just having one-on-one coffee meetings with someone is a surprisingly powerful tool for building relationships. It's cheaper, it's less time-consuming than going out for dinners or lunches or drinks. And afterwards, always write to say thank you and tell them that you had a nice time. Most people will welcome your communication, and some people won't, and that's okay. That's their right. So just try not to pay too much attention to them and, move on. And it's a big, beautiful world out there with lots of really nice people who actually want to hear from you. So, and through all this, you may be wondering, is my work good enough? It is like such an impossible standard, like good enough? Like, what is that? I don't even know. So my answer is yes, it is. You always strive for excellence, improving, learning, but don't wait to tell people what you've been doing. If you don't tell people about your work, they won't even know it exists. So channel any worry or self-doubt that you may have, and just channel it into something more positive, like promotion. So to recap, make a list of everyone you know, reach out to them. Meet new people, reach out to them, and then repeat. It's pretty simple. The process of building a career is a marathon, not a sprint. And with every hello, you're cultivating long-term friendships and possible professional relationships. Congratulations on your graduation, and I wish you the best of luck.
Please welcome to the stage Program Manager of Film, Marley Rodriguez.
Thank you for those words of wisdom. Very great. Don't wait. That's a great one. Don't wait till it's perfect. As a perfectionist, I would be waiting my whole life before I sent something out to somebody. Graduates, now I welcome to the stage my fellow colleagues, program managers, program directors, and faculty from the various programs here at LAFS to help in handing out the diplomas. Graduates, now, please rise. Graduating with an Associate of Science in Audio Production, Dawn Heiter. Elijah Hernandez. Justice Washington. Graduating with an Associate of Science in Music Production, Roderick Fountain. Gunnar Hansen. Dash Harris. Shania Smith Castillo. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Animation, Patrick Cassius, Magna Cum Laude. Olan Gale, Summa Cum Laude. Joshua Jameson. Tracy Quincy. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Audio Production, Sam Clemens, Summa Cum Laude. Tyler Garrett. Cade St. Clair, Cum Laude. Lanita Flanoy. James Walker, Summa Cum Laude. Beverly Wallace, Summa Cum Laude. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Music Production, Roger Jefferson Jr. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Entertainment Business, Mel Hartley, Summa Cum Laude. Norvell Jeffries. Abigail Kraft, Summa Cum Laude. Natalie Pavon Mendoza, Summa Cum Laude. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Film Production, Stella Luna Blue. Guillermo Jimenez Almanza, Summa Cum Laude. Ivan Ledden. Summer Payton. Tristan Penrod, Magna Cum Laude. Leonardo Silvianueva, Cum Laude. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Digital Filmmaking, Sharon Hines, Summa Cum Laude. Giovanni Martinez Solis, Magna Cum Laude. Kenya Polanco. EJ Elijah Powell, Summa Cum Laude. Don Julio Sanchez Youngblood, Summa Cum Laude. Anais Santiago. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Media Communications, Antoinette Ford, Magna Cum Laude. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Writing for Film and Television, Jonas Kraft, Summa Cum Laude. Veronica Diaz. Artist Relford, Magna Cum Laude. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Music Production, Tommy Sparks. Graduating with an Associate of Science in Audio Production, Hyunjun Kim. Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations, graduates. It is at this time in our program that we're going to recognize our online community of graduates. But before we do that, I want to make a couple of announcements. One, we are going to have a reception next door. And two, about the grandmothers. I had a friend of mine who had two grandmothers talk to each other in Las Vegas, and it turned into a network television job for their son. It was very interesting. Our online graduates, our online community, You'll notice the asterisks up on the screen. They represent Summa Cum Laude, Magna Cum Laude, and Cum Laude of our graduates from all of our programs online. Our online community is a very thriving community. It makes up a very large portion of the Los Angeles Film School. Though not everybody can come, like some of the ones here today who got to walk with us in person. Some of our online students are here, graduates, but we also want to honor them and their families for home watching. From digital filmmaking to writing for film and television, media communication, audio production, music production, animation, various disciplines in animation we have. We have students from all over the country. We have students from all over Europe, and our global community is growing by the day. Doing online work is challenging. It takes a very special person to endure and to be successful in a very self-motivated program. So we congratulate all of our graduates and their accomplishments today. Congratulations to our online graduates and our online community. Congratulations. Before we do our traditional tassel move, I want to first of all thank our program manager, Nelson Ocampo, our lead faculty from Writing for Film and Television, Mike McCafferty, who's here, John Mattson from Writing for Film and Television, Jay Zabriskie from Film, and Rod Michaels, who was our former program manager of audio and music, an instructor now with us, been with us 20 years, I think? Yes, 20 years. So thanks for helping us pass out the diplomas. Really appreciate it. We have one more speaker before we do the tassel, before we do the moment we've been waiting for, and before we adjourn next door for a reception. And that is our Vice President of Career Development. I spoke a little bit about your next steps, but we are thrilled to have with us today Angelia Shepard, Vice President of Career Development, to share with you some inspirational thoughts on your next steps in your journey. Angelia.
Thank you, Charlie. Wow, the moment has arrived. First, before I begin, I want to shout out a warm welcome to our graduates who are joining us online and their loved ones. Well, graduates, you've done it. You've reached this important milestone. Please know that your career development team is standing by to assist you as you embark on this next exciting chapter. Today, it is my honor to welcome each of you into the Los Angeles Film School Alumni Association of over 15,000 members. Congratulations. And speaking of our Alumni Association, I want to say an extra special thank you to Jessica. Jessica is the one member of the Alumni Association that if we call, she is there. And so we thank you so much for always agreeing to come back to campus. Thank you for your service. She serves on our Alumni Association Council. We have a board of members of the alumni that help us develop some initiatives that we're working on. And so do not sleep the Alumni Association. You hear about it and you're not really sure what it is, get involved. It's a place for you to connect. And we are doing mentoring programs. We do professional development, and many of our alumni hire students and/or graduates. So just a little tip from me to you, please be active in your alumni association. You'll get an opportunity to meet a lot of folks like Jessica that care about the school, and more importantly, they care about you. So I really want to encourage that. And Jessica is taking the extra step today, and she's going to hang out after the ceremony, and she's going to live up to her word of connecting. She's already told me she will take your email. She will give you her email. So if you need a photographer, hint, hint, always helping each other out, right? Everybody needs somebody. So please connect with Jessica. She'll be available to you to meet you and to answer any questions that she has about her journey and when we arrive at the reception next door. So in the meantime, before you all leave campus, there's a couple things I want to leave you with. The first one is lean on each other. What that means to me is don't be afraid to ask for help. When you leave this institution that's full of labs and equipment rooms and instructors and people all around, librarians that are here to help you, and you're back at home in your studio, in your bedroom, in your office, wherever that may be, and you have a moment of struggle, you have a moment where you might need a little assistance, a gig has come your way and you're not really sure you can do it, or you think you need some help because you want some clarity on a piece of technology, ask for help. Really, really important. It may be your barrier to that first opportunity that you're looking for. So don't be afraid to ask for help. And as a very last resort, please call the school. Please call the Career Development Department. We are here for you, and we have a lifetime commitment to serving you. So please don't forget that. Second thing is collaborate together. Your professional network will probably leave this institution, and you will travel with those same folks. When I hear James Cotton tell me that he's still calling Brandon Trouse to work on a project with him, some of the same people that you're working with on projects currently are the same people that you will likely gig with in the future. And some of those individuals will be people that will help you get gigs. So don't forget your classmates. Connect with your classmates and continue to hone in your craft. There will be people that will assist you and maybe make the difference of you actually getting a yes on a project. And finally, never stop creating. This industry can be kind of tough. This industry is hard. And one of the first things that we want to always stress to you is every day you have to get up with intention, you have to get up with passion and commitment, and you have to be persistent. There are going to be lots of no's along the way. No, your film was not accepted in the film festival. No, the artist didn't really love the beat, but they're going to ask you to go back again and try it again. No, your entertainment business proposal for a new idea that you have for an industry or a job did not get the funding you hoped it would. You have to stay committed, and every day you have to move the ball forward. So I'm going to say, again, call us. That's why we are here at Career Development, to help you every day in those moments where you might just need a little inspiration. And so I'm going to encourage each and every one of you to remember these things. Lean on each other, collaborate together, and never, ever stop creating. Graduates, congratulations, and we can't wait to see what you guys have in store for us. Thank you. You know, as Charlie mentioned, the Alumni Association is hosting a reception for you and your families immediately following. One of the benefits of being here in person is we have your alumni cards ready for you to pick up today. So yay. And for those of you graduates that are watching online, your alumni cards will go out in the mail today. So please watch your mail because you will receive that shortly. We also have a small gift of appreciation from the Alumni Association. So don't forget to stop by and pick that up. And I look forward to meeting each and every one of you and hearing and uniquely how you're going to change the world. So thank you so much for choosing Los Angeles Film School.
And now, graduates, I won't keep you waiting any longer. With the tradition of the Los Angeles Film School, I'd like to ask you to rise and face your family, and loved ones, and support group. It is my honor, with all the rights and privileges bestowed upon me, to now ask you to take your tassel from the right side of your cap and move it to the left side, the side closest to your heart. Congratulations, January 2026. This concludes our ceremony. Please exit safely. Take a look and watch the Grammys, watch the Oscars, You'll see Los Angeles Film School graduates there in each and every one of those. Congratulations, graduates. Join us next door. Thank you.
Miracles happen, made alive by abracadabra. I want the magic. Give me more of the magic. I want the magic. Give me more of the magic. I want the magic. Little signs are everywhere. Catch the whispers in the air. Thank them for the gifts they bring. Someone's listening. Extra electricity is all up in my history. I used to question everything, but now I'm busy tapping in. I want more of it. I want more of it. Come and give me all of it. I'm sure of it. I want chills. I want the static. Want the rush. Yeah, I gotta have it. I want more than the average. I want the magic. Super soul, you know I'm an addict. Wanna feel the miracles happen. Made alive by abracadabra. I want the magic. Give me more of the magic. I want the magic. Give me more of the magic. I want the magic. I want the magic. I want the magic. I know it's here and I'm on to grab it. I want chills. I want static. Want the rush. Yeah, I gotta have it. I want more than the average. I want the magic. Super soul, you know I'm an addict. Wanna feel the miracles happen. Made alive by abracadabra. I want the magic. Play it slow. I push up on this funk and give me miracles. Make it known how we love the ride is something we control. Screaming, I testify this loving. Screaming, I testify that we'll survive and test the time. They can't deny our love. They can't divide us. We'll survive and test the time. I promise I'll be right. Standing next to you, standing in the fire next to you. Oh, you know it's deeper than the rain. It's deeper than the pain. When it's deep like DNA, something they can take away. Hey, tick, 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 go. Standing next to you. Standing next to you. Standing next to you. Stop, can you feel that? It's like heaven and earth.